It's Ash from Super Videos back for another video for the Walking Dead spin-off with Rick and Michonne. This is going to be a theory video. We're going to be taking a look at a theory surrounding the Rick cameo in the series finale in the post-credit scene. We're going to take a look at the possibility that the pilot of the helicopter that came and picked up Rick is none other than Victor Strand, who we obviously saw on Fear the Walking Dead. This is definitely a very interesting theory, even though it might be a stretch. There are some signs that support that. So we're going to take a look at that, and I'm going to share my thoughts and opinions about whether I think this is good or bad, and whether I think it'll work. So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break this down. Alright, as always, before we dive into it, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that said, let's get right into it. So obviously, we did see a helicopter, specifically a Civic Republic military helicopter, come in to take Rick away after he was basically found by the CRM after being on the run. Now, a lot of people have speculated that pilot could be Victor Strand from Fear the Walking Dead. And the reason why people have brought this up is that the voice of the pilot is very similar to Victor Strand's voice. Now, one thing I do want to say right off the bat, I personally didn't really hear Victor Strand's voice in the pilot's voice. Like, I didn't see any similarities or anything like that, but I did have a few people bring that up. So if a few people brought it up, then it means that it's definitely something that could be a possibility, because they got the same impression that that might be Victor Strand's voice. Now, one thing I want to say is it's definitely in Victor Strand's characteristic. It fits his personality to join a group like the CRM. Obviously, we saw him try to lead his own crew, and we saw that he would go at any lengths to basically stay in power. And it's definitely obvious that he wants to associate himself with the people that are more powerful, those that can basically do a lot more than your average Joe. So when it comes to characteristic wise and personality wise, Victor Strand is definitely the type of character to want to join a group like the CRM. Now, two things come up here. If he did join the CRM, why would he be a pilot? Does he even know how to be a pilot already? Well, he might not know how to fly a helicopter, but I'm assuming that he might go through some training or something at the CRM to be able to do that. So he is probably working his way up in the leadership positions that are there at the Civic Republic military to be able to kind of become a more relevant actor in that particular organization. And obviously, based on what he was saying to Rick, it sounded like he wasn't just your average pilot. It seemed like whoever the pilot was had more power than your regular pilot at the CRM. So there's that aspect of things. So when it comes to story-wise, they have definitely built it up such that this could be a possibility. And what makes this even more likely or even more possible is that we already saw a lot of references to the CRM in Fear the Walking Dead. Even though at the end of its last season, Victor Strand is with the crew again. He is not leading his group or anything. He's not out there. He's with the survivors. So it's definitely a possibility that we might get more references to CRM. They might capture him, similar to how they captured Rick, Heath, and others. And we might see a scenario where later on, they're going to give us his story as far as what happened to him when he disappeared. Now, this is obviously assuming he will disappear, which needs to happen if he's going to end up at the CRM. Also, we did see another pilot for the CRM. We actually saw several pilots in Fear the Walking Dead. So that could be seen as foreshadowing or some teases at Strand becoming a pilot. I'm not saying that this was all planned. I'm just saying that if you really want to look at it deep, you could look at those as possibilities and, teases at what's to come. So that's basically my opinion. I mean, I didn't really hear Strand's voice in the pilot's voice, but a lot of people brought it up, which means that it's a possibility, I guess. And if it was in fact Strand, there are some clues and hints that are backing that theory up. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about in this video. I do want to know your thoughts and opinions. My opinions are that it could be a possibility. In terms of whether I like it or not, I'm on the fence about it. I mean, Victor Strand is definitely one of my favorite characters on Fear, or he was. He became very annoying last season, but I do want to see this season, maybe 2, 3, Strand again. And if you mix in the CRM with that, that could definitely be very, very interesting. But share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.